let's have a flip through for the month of March in my pocket Moleskine. Another month is gone, and it is time to flip through my pocket Moleskine, which I have here in this pocket cover from GatheredAndSown. So I actually just swapped this cover. My notebook spent March in a different cover, and it's this one right here. It's from the Leather Studio, and I got it from Etsy. I really love it. It's a pocket size in this embossed leather, and it matches my TN in the same kind of leather that I've had for probably 10 years, I think. I really love this one. It was very sturdy and kept a good care of both of my planners. I have Moleskine daily and weekly in here, and I had exactly same setup in here as well. It is designed to use the elastic from the Moleskine, so I just got additional elastics and I just used them over, and they did a wonderful job. And the month prior to that, you might have seen this same setup, but in this cover from September leather, which I love. And so what I've been doing is every month I've been switching the covers. I have a few covers that fit pocket Moleskine, like this one, even though this one is a passport, but it's tall enough to fit Moleskine pocket. This one is specifically designed for Moleskine pocket, and so is this one. And I have one more cover from Carpe Diem that I will be switching into in a month of May. So since I had these wonderful covers just sitting around waiting for their turn, I decided to start swapping them every month. And so I have about 4 covers that I will be rotating through, and then I believe month of June or something like that, you will see this cover coming back, then this one, and so on. So I think it's going to be really fun to switching them around to bring something new and additional to the planner. So now onto the planner itself. So I say it before and I say it again, I've been really loving this planner. I want to say it's kind of my planner piece at last. It is just a perfect size to take it along with me, be it to work or around the house. It is small but not too small, and it has just enough room for my notes, for my to-dos, and a little bit of memory keeping without taking up a lot of space or a lot of pressure to fill it in. So let me open it up. Again, this is a Pocket Plus sized cover from GatheredAndSown. I'm going to put links to everything in the description down below. And I got this one specifically to be able to fit both daily and weekly Moleskine pockets. As you can see, it fits them just wonderfully. And the only thing is that it doesn't have a pen loop, so I just used the external pen loop I got from the passport set, and I just attached it to the back cover of the weekly, and it kind of sits in between here. And originally I actually clipped it to the back of the cover. As you can see, there's a little bit of indentation now, and that is exactly the reason why I decided to take it off. I didn't want this to like permanently damage the leather, so I just clip it onto the notebook itself. So today I want us to have a little bit of walkthrough through the month of March in the daily one. I use daily more than I use weekly. Weekly is a little bit dry, kind of just like to-dos, far-going appointments, things like that. But the one that I visit daily is, you guessed, the daily one. So the monthly spread, since they are so tiny, I don't do a lot with them. Just like in the months before, as I've shown you before, I just mark when the birthdays are, and I use these erasable stamps from Pilot. It's their friction line, just like the pens that are erasable. These stamps are really tiny and cute, but they're also erasable if you want to fix something. So the 4 that I have are sun, cloud, and cake, and a little panda, just for fun. And I use the little birthday one to stamp all the birthdays and write in as small as I can the names of the people. And then if there are any kind of extra events, like in the previous month when I had a trip, I marked it here. Like for April, I marked it Muse concert, and then an egg hunt for Easter. But otherwise, all I do is I add a little bit of washi to add, you know, a little bit of decoration to it, and smaller stickers next to the name of the month. So even though Pocket has a name of the month here, they are very tiny, so I just write them out in slightly bigger letters, and then I embellish them with little stickers. So that's monthly. Nothing too crazy, just, you know, your regular little monthly calendar. And now off to the dailies. So March started on this spread where you had end of February and March began here. I decided to decorate them in the same way, so I like the spreads to kind of coordinate with each other, even though I try to switch up the colors from month to month. For example, my February was a little bit on the pink side because of Valentine's, and my March I decided to switch to green because of the spring and things, you know, growing and blooming. This particular spread I decided to kind of like marry the two, and I had this really cute narrow washi in like the golds and reds and greens all incorporated in it. I use a blue ENERGEL pen that I have here, which I love. I just use it because it has this beautiful turquoise color, and I used to make this little line here. And otherwise I used my brown ENERGEL Clena, which I love. I love my Clenas. I use it all throughout, and that's the pen I always use with this planner. I don't use any other pen to write, and this way it keeps it all cohesive no matter what month I am. No matter which page I open, it's always in the same color. I love this color. It is dark enough to be able to read and everything, but it's not too dark and severe like the black color, and it's easy on the eyes. I don't know, it just gives me this cozy feel when I write with this, basically like a brown sepia ENERGEL Clena, and this particular one is in 0.5, and I have refills for it too. I believe I have 0.5s and 0.4s. I love this color, so I just grab refills wherever I find them in whatever size they are. I don't go up as far as 0.7 or down as low as 0.3. For me, they are a bit too fine, but 0.4 and 0.5 are like my favorite spot. So let's start going through the pages. So March 1st started on Wednesday, and in the last month we had like all kinds of crazy weather, so you will see me making a lot of notes weather related, when before I would just put like the same stamps here for sun if it's sunny and cloud if it's rainy. And then usually wouldn't write anything, but because the weather been changing so rapidly around here and it was kind of nuts, especially for us in Southern California, I've been making a little bit of notes here, and just as I mentioned on my pages, I would note any kind of special to-dos that I need to do, what's going on as far as my work day, any kind of special events, and memory keeping. Like for example here, I noted, yes, it was a work day. It was, you know, my giant cup of coffee here, this little bunny just breathing really heavy because the day's been crazy. But then I also knew that in the afternoon I had to pick up Happy Mail and then get some groceries, so I put little like a postman bird here, very cute, and a little bit of grocery stickers that I found in my bunny set over here, this one. And then I wrote that I needed to help my dad with his Wi-Fi, and then also I had a family dinner, meat and potatoes, very exciting. I don't do that often, so I wrote it down. And then as far as weather, that day we actually had hail/snow, and it was that real weird one that looks like styrofoam balls. I've never seen anything like that before, and it was super cold and windy. It was nuts. Also at the same time, the weather wasn't like that the whole day. We had sun and then the hail, and then sun came out again, so I put both sun and clouds on that page. Definitely was a day to remember. And then as I move on to the rest of the work week, again, whenever I'm at the office, I would write down that I'm in the office like in person, and when I'm working from home I just write that, you know, it's a work day. And then I made a little bit of a note keeping here that I walked at the gym. I tried to get some steps in, but it was so cold that day that I decided to walk at the gym that we have at work. And then I also got to charge my electric car at work, which was awesome. And as always, day at work at the office wear me out, so at night I just did tea with hubby and relax. And then the weather flipped 180 degrees and it was bright and sunny, and it was really gorgeous, so I made a note of that. And then on Friday it was a birthday of my coworker, so I noted here so I can send her congrats and little gifts. And that was my day off at the same time, so I sent her messages. I was at home, and then I was just making some notes because I was helping my daughter who moved in back with us, settling into her digs, clean the house. And of course because it was my day off, I was filming a video for this channel, and then just spend the rest of the day doing homework with my youngest. And the weather was just normal, sunny, 61 degrees, so that's what I did. And as far as the decoration here, so what I did is for the month of March, because I decided to switch to green, I picked out a color kind of like in the beginning of the month, so then I didn't have to struggle like what do I use for decoration, and I decided green gonna be my like main color. So what I did is I have this giant bag of 30,000 little washies. Okay, not maybe 30,000, but there are a lot of them. So I went through all my washes and I picked out the ones that are suitable color wise and width wise for this little notebook. So I picked out these green, golden, brown kind of a deal washes, and they're all very thin, as you can see, so easy to fit in here. And then I also grabbed some brown and green ones that would also work together. This is probably the widest one I have of them all, and so I use them throughout. You will see them popping up here and there, but mostly end up using these because they add a little flair without taking up a lot of space. On the top of that, the highlighters that I use here are my zebra mild liners. I've shown them before. I have this natural set and it has all these nice colors that coordinate with each other. So for this particular spread, I end up using this kind of an olive color. And also what I did is I wrote out the names of the days in a larger letter with the same pen, and kind of to embellish them, I went through the little bunny stickers here and found all the tiniest stickers of like leaves and sun and snow and all that, and you will see them pasted here next to the name of the day. And whenever I could find any kind of a small size sticker, I would actually, you know, embellish the day of the week so they stand out a little bit without having to highlight them, because Moleskine paper is not really forgiving for a lot of like a ink based decor. So I've been trying to use very light touch highlighters and then also little stickers. So on this particular spread, most of the stickers came from this bunny set, and then there are a couple of them that came from this little sticker set that I got from Jet Pens. And it's basically a roll of overlapping stickers. This one is, you know, this whole set is like a home based, so there are a lot of like home things like laundry and furniture, like vintage bookcases, things like that, very cute. And then on the top of that all kinds of different like flowers and bottles, things like that. So they're very cute. You will see them all throughout this month as well, and it's from Bendy. So like these, and these are from Bendy, and these are from the bunny sets. The following day, so here is the weekend spread. As you can see, I used a little washi here to match each day. So as I mentioned, I like the spreads to be matching, you know, to the spread to be basically in the same style, not to clash too much, because I like my planner to be very calming and peaceful place to come to, so I want it to be very cohesive as I page through the spreads. And here I did very similar thing. Again, for writing, I use my ENERGEL Clena in sepia, and for stickers, I just paste these little bunnies, whatever stickers I decide to do that day. I use the stamps for weather and note the temperature. And then since these days were just like normal days, no craziness, I didn't make any extra notes about the weather. And you know, of course, I tried to do stickers as appropriate. So here's was dinner, so I put the bunny eating a giant burger, and here I was editing YouTube videos, so I put the little bunny listening to music. And then, as I mentioned, I used tiny stickers here to embellish the day of the week. And on to the work week. Here I used other stickers. So these stickers are from Create with Pen. I have a whole bunch of them from her. I got this like a mystery set, so it had like stickers from all throughout the year, which is amazing because then I can mix and match them all the time because they're from different color schemes and different themes, so it's really cute and they're very adorable. So whenever it's my work day, I will often use something coffee related or tea related. So you can see the bear drinking coffee here, a bear popping out of the coffee cup over here. Again, I use tiny stickers to embellish the days of the week. And then these little stickers are from weekly sets from Create with Pen. They're so cute and they color coordinate with this kind of like a brownish highlighter from Zebra again. And here I mentioned that I downloaded The Midnight Sun. That's one of the last books of Twilight Twilight series. I have it on my Kindle, but I just don't find time to read, so I decided, heck, I'm gonna download it and so I can listen to it while I'm running around the house, which is wonderful. I put little Bunny, who's super happy because I was happy about getting that book in audio. Was grocery shopping. I used Create with Pen sticker here for shopping, and that's the spread. I think it's so cute, even though it's not overloaded with stickers, or at least to me that's not like extra, but at the same time it's very cohesive because I have these beiges and browns and greens, they all go together, and I think it's really cute, and you know, to me it's like decorated enough to be cute. And on to the next work day. As you can see, I was getting ready for the day because it was all about coffee at that time, and then it was also International Women's Day, so I put some flowers here. Also made a note for myself that I need to file paper for my LLC. And then I know these are not exactly March, these are actually Coffee Monsters Co. Halloween set, but they're in this nice brown, and they have these little cute icons that are not like in your face Halloween, so I decided to paste them here for that whole kind of like a cozy brown feel. And on this day was my hubby's birthday, so I decided to paste this little sticker of a bunny with a bow tie, so he represents my husband. And I posted these beautiful cupcakes on each side, you know, to celebrate his birthday. I used my birthday stamp here, and then I guess that's me eating a cake together with him. And even though it was a work day, I decided, you know what, this day is all about my husband, so I didn't make any notes about work here, even though I did work during the day. Actually, I apologize, I noted that day at work was nuts. As these things work out. So on that day we had a really lovely dinner with my in-laws. We had a really good time, lots of laughs, it was really nice. And then when we came back home, I stayed up late helping my youngest daughter with her homework, so that was definitely a really full day for sure. And the next day the rain was back. It was pretty chilly, so I made note here. I pasted this sticker of raindrops with rainy day. I found a little bunny with clouds above him, and I noted it was 54 degrees with rain, and I kind of wanted to keep it light, so there's not too much writing, but I wrote that it was a work day, put like this tea kettle, so try to do everything kind of like in the blue side. And then on this side posted this cute sticker from Create with Pen, more bunny stickers, and then I used more bunny stickers here to embellish the days of the week, and I used this peachy kind of color zebra mild liner, and on the bottom I used this golden and brownish tiny washi, so it all kind of coordinated together. I thought it was really cute as well. And then Sunday was another busy day. I did homework with my daughter basically the whole day, recorded video, uploaded, did laundry, did all the things, and at night I was toast because we ended up staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning finishing up everything because her term was ending. So dedicated mom that I am. We basically had like no sleep that day. It was crazy. And then of course next day was work day, and I had to get up. So you can see there is a giant cup of coffee that I'm literally swimming in here with a coffee maker. I'm really tired. I posted this sticker of Bunny that's like totally just like not having it, and I wrote so tired, but of course put my laptop with coffee. And then I noted here, can't wait for this day to be over. I was so tired the whole day. I was zombie mode for sure. Then I did some grocery shopping at night, or actually at least I attempted to, and then I had to move it to the next day, and I went to sleep early that night. And then I have Bunny here just basically being out as I was. And the following day, of course, it didn't help. It was this whole spread, as you can see, is rainy because that's the weather we had. It was cold. It was about 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain here, rain here. I used this same Clena in turquoise, and I just drew up little raindrops here, clouds here, but it was actually really nice. I mean, I love when it's raining. It doesn't happen often, or at least not used to, in Southern California, and I love when it rains. And so I just wrote that it was cozy rainy day, and then I was working from home, which makes it fantastic because usually this is my office day, so I love that. Put a really cozy chair here from this home set from Band-Aid that I showed you earlier. Really cute. And I used this little hexagonal stickers from Create with Pen to create like a little to-do for me, and I said pick up mail, shop groceries, and finish and upload the video. And this week been kind of busy because you could see I have these arrows going. That means I keep on pushing my tasks from day to day to day. But you know, it is what it is. The next day was very similar. Was a lot of rain. I was working from home, but super exciting moment. That was the day when my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, hit 500 subscribers, and I was so excited. It was just incredible, and I truly couldn't believe that I got that far. It was so cute, so adorable. I'm super grateful for you all. And then at night, after I celebrated, had to do the laundry, and here put my little laundry basket. But you know, life continues, right? This particular spread I decided to do again in these calm beigey browns. As you can see, I used this golden brown, kind of like a black washi here. Again, I believe it's this one right here. And then I used stickers from Create with Pen. This one, these are all from her. These are the bunny ones, so is this one and this from Band-Aid set. And again, it was my day off, and I had a whole long to-do list over here between taxes and donations and cleaning up. It was, yeah, another busy day. My days off always end up being busier than my work days, aren't they always, right? And here was a weekend, and I like this one. We decided to do just like a really chill but also working weekend. I ended up basically working on my YouTube channel the whole weekend, pretty much on and off. Cleaned the house, went for a walk. The sun came back that day for one day, so I decided to make the most of it. Really enjoyed that day. My hubby and I, we were watching The Last of Us, amazing show. And the following day we went out to see our friends. They're about 45 minutes away from us driving, so we went to see them for breakfast. It was a lot of fun. After I came back, finished the video, start prepping for taxes. I feel like in March I spent like the whole March just prepping for taxes. It was just, I don't know, it was kind of endless. And then this spread here was like on the green side. So as you can see, I found kind of like a green things or green stickers that I could in all of my supplies. I used the green washi tape here, which I believe it's this one right here. And then I used this green sticker from Create with Pen. So this one and this one are from her shop. So is this one and this one as well. This one is the bunny stickers from this set right here. And these flowers here are from Band-Aid set. This little set here. And here's a sticker I got in Happy Mail from Rosie's Planners. So I decided to put it here. It's so beautiful. It is kind of big for this page, but it's really nice, and it's very thin, so literally it doesn't, you know, take up any room as far as the thickness, which I really liked. And then I used this sagey green highlighter from Zebra, and of course my brown pen, so it all goes together really well. And this particular day I was kind of feeling weird and sad. I was missing my coworker that moved away to another state. I saw her post on Instagram, and she was celebrating year living in her new place, and with, you know, kind of like the slew of photos and videos, and it was really cute, and it only reminded me how much I miss her. And so I was kind of very sad, and so I wrote here that weird mood today, and I put all these sad kind of dark feeling bunnies here, and this bunny kind of just like turned away because it doesn't want to face the world. And then I pasted this sticker from Create with Pen of these two girlfriends to kind of like represent us. And I wrote that I miss her. A little bit more of stickers from Create with Pen. Had to do shopping that day, and it was a very dreadful day. It's just like everything was just dreadful. It was super cold, it was rainy, you know, so this day kind of sucked. The following day, it was a little bit better, but it was really busy with meetings. You know, it's kind of like, in a way, it kind of distracted me from this day, but at the same time, it was exhausting because whenever I'm at the office and we have a lot of meetings, it just wears me out. And then the Friday was also work day, and it was very crazy day actually. As you can see, this bunny here is like screaming like ah, and then this one is like so really tired. Lots of laptops because it was a lot of work. It was a lot of last minute work that made me work this day late work on Saturday, part of Sunday. I was basically just worked that whole weekend, at least it felt like, for sure, because it was some high-level project that they needed something report really quickly, and it was very complex, and I basically spent all this time coding it, so it was not fun. So I put, you know, lots of really exhausted bunnies all over this page, as you can see. The following day, on Saturday, what helped is we had a football game, soccer game to go to. It's our favorite team. We are annual subscribers. It was really awesome. We won, so it totally kicked butts. Of course, I did a whole bunch of things too. I did work on that report for my job, but that game and that win definitely offset all of this craziness in that whole week. And when the end of Saturday, I was like, I'm okay. And I wrote also, it was a gorgeous day. It was cold at night, but it really helped that it was a beautiful day, and I spent time with my fam. And then the following day, on Sunday, we had another soccer game. So that's our female team. So we have 2 teams in Los Angeles here. And then, so we went to see the guys on Saturday and girls on Sunday, and it was really cool. And then, you know, just made notes about the game. You know, just worked some more on the on that report for my work. So yeah, but I just said that sadly we lost, but the game was really crazy, and my daughter brought her friends, so it was really cool and cute. It was a really nice time. And then back to Monday, of course, I had to turn in that report and finalize it still, so it was a really stressful day. And I mentioned here that I felt like working non-stop since Friday, which I did. Again, a lot of tired bunnies over here, some tea and coffee as needed, and then I wrote that I'm so glad that I'm done with this report and now I can sleep. And it helped that it was a gorgeous day. And then here that we continued, as you can see, I don't know, I almost like feel like it just, the layout just like lightened up from the ones before. Like you can feel like there's less stress here. But we had a lot of meetings. We're in the middle of a really big project, so you can see the project meeting galore over here. Project meetings. Basically, we were meeting the whole day. It is very exhausting, but it's also very exciting because, I don't know, I love being on the projects, figuring things out. I'm in technology, so it was very tiring, but very exciting at the same time. This whole page is with stickers from different makers. So this one is created with pen, so is this one, so is this one. This one is from Ivory Paper Co. Whenever you see a girl with coffee, it's from her shop. And I use washi tape on the top this time because I'm trying to get this not too thick. As you can see, obviously it's getting thicker because of all the washies. So I'm trying to move them around. Sometimes they're on the top, sometimes they're on the bottom. So when the washi is on the top, then I put the highlighter on the bottom. And then again, I noted the weather and used a lot of different stickers and the same pen. So it came out cute again. And here is the last spread for March 30th and 31st. It was Thursday and Friday. And again, I put little stickers here next to days of the week. And here again, I try to kind of use stickers from all of the small shops that I support. I have Ivory Paper Co. here, this one, and this one as well, and this one from Create with Pen, and this one is from Bandai, and this one is from the Bunny set. And again, I put washi on the top and I put a zebra mild liner on the bottom. So that is the end of month of March. I really liked it, even though it was really crazy busy month. There were a lot of really stressful days, but there were a lot of really fun days with family. Soccer games, birthdays, just get-togethers. I spent a lot of times with my youngest daughter. I was helping her with homework, but I also love doing that because then I kind of get to hang out with her more. She's a teenager, not in those years when they like hide in their room. So when we spend time doing homework, it's actually fun. And I like how this little planner reflects these memories. And as I've been paging through this with you just now, I was like, oh my god, yeah, that's right, I totally forgot about that day, or I forgot that happened. So it's kind of nice because you go through it every day. It's not a lot, right? The pages are very small. It gives me room to, you know, note what I need and do a little bit of memory keeping without feeling like, oh my god, I have this giant page to fill out, it's overwhelming, and like, what do I put in here? I can just know a few things, but then all the memories, of course, I have, and these are like little tickers, right? They just remind you, like, they spark that memory. You're like, oh yeah, that's right, that was a really cool day, or Oh my god, it was a really nutty day. And I think it's such a cute thing to have. I love this little planner. As you can see from my previous videos, I can't say enough nice things about it. It is just the right size, it's just the right real estate, so to say, to make notes, to make your to-dos, but also memory keep. And you can use decoration here without having to have a lot of supplies. I purposely kind of minimize the supplies I use. I use the bunny stickers, I use stickers from Create with Pen, I have a little bit of stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. I choose just a limited number of these thin washes, so in April I'm gonna switch to a different color, so then every time I sit down I'm not overwhelmed with decisions of what embellishments to choose, what to do here. It's just like literally just handful of things, and because of that, like, the decision fatigue is not there, and it makes me enjoy this process that much more. I like that I use just this one pen. I don't have to wonder which pen to use. It might seem like counterintuitive to being creative, but to me, creating within constraints is actually more liberating and more relaxing, and that is what I use this planner for. I really like it because it helps me keep track of my memories, of my to-dos, of my days and my weeks, and at the same time be like this fun outlet to express myself and a really cute way to look back at my memories. So if you like these kind of videos, please like, please subscribe. In comments down below, let me know which one of the supplies is your favorite, which spread was your favorite, how do you decorate your Moleskine Pocket, is that your favorite planner too, what cover did you like out of the 3 that I showed you. And that's all I have for today. I will see you in the next video, and until then, you take care. Bye.